the salvage, Commander? Well, wait here, Commander!
What's all this about?
It's about adventure, thrills, danger, and untold fortunes.
I love a good adventure.
If you've got the Drachmae and the time, I've got a once-in-a-lifetime adventure just for you.
Tell me more.
Secrecy is key, Mycenaean. We can't just have anyone knowing there's a fortune to be found. But first, everything has a price. Pay up, and I'll give you a tablet with everything you need to know.
Here you go.
Excellent. Here you go. This tablet will lead you directly to untold riches.
What? Just tell me where...
The tablet reveals all.
What does that even mean?
Just look at the tablet and follow the directions, Mycenaean. My work here is done.
Off the east coast of Kytheran, on Leokofti Island, your reward awaits.
Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you? The tablet reveals all. Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you?
Now who is that?
The sculptor has truly captured the beauty of Aphrodite. Got it! Found it! Empty? I'm going to snap that man's neck in two.
Do you even know what end of your weapon to hold? Judge your fast.
What's going on? The chest was empty.
Inconceivable. Maybe you don't know how to read a tablet? I guarantee you there's something inside.
How can you be so sure?
Because I'm the one who put it there. I mean, Malaka. No! No! No!
What seems to be the problem?
Empedocles be praised, and Mystios. I've done nothing wrong, yet these priestesses mean me harm. Please, my god is powerful and rich.
His god is a Malaka, a blasphemous blight on Aphrodite's hallowed soil. This is a matter for priestesses alone.
You said rich?
Indeed. Empedocles rewards those who come to his call. These priestesses have imprisoned him in the fort. He's a god. He deserves worship.
You're threatened by a mob, but you want me to save him, not you. Sounds like quite the god.
Only Empedocles can lead us to his brothers and sisters on Mount Olympos. He's far more important than any one man.
Surely you cannot be considering helping these lunatics. You would oppose the will of Aphrodite.
If these priestesses speak for Aphrodite, then I speak for all three slubbering heads of Cerberus.
Time to go save a god, apparently.
Do as you will, Mystios. But even you cannot be everywhere at once.
I'll be fine. Is there anything else you need to know?
Where can I find this god of yours?
They have him locked in a cage in Scandia Bay with the livestock. This would be shameful for any regular god, and more so for a vegetarian god.
Does he stand out in any way? There may be more than one prisoner.
The guards stripped him naked. And when you are confronted with his gift, Empedocles' godly nature will be hard to deny.
His gift?
Let's just say you'll know it when you see it.
I know all I need. Your Empedocles will be freed.
Do not worry for my sake.
He's over there.
Empedocles can lead us all to meet the gods. He knows the way. We must worship him. Your insults may be strong and quite hurtful, but my devotion to the god Empedocles is stronger.
Your false god, this Empedocles, is a delusional vegetarian. His presence and yours will not be tolerated.
Ikaros!
Empedocles can lead us all to meet the gods. He knows the way.
There's the Murex camp.
Probably nothing to worry about. if I can ever repay this? Do you see, feeble humans? I, the great Empedocles, cannot be caged. Worship me, and I offer you an audience with the gods. Put down your blades. I offer those who follow me an audience with my brothers and sisters, the gods. Gods cannot bleed. So let's put down your blades.
No need to thank me for your rescue. Your like me is thanks enough.
Me? Thank you? Here? With no audience? No, my heroic friend. The stage is not set. Our performance is missing that most vital ingredient. An audience. Meet me by my personal statue so we may continue. We worship a little differently where I'm from. We don't kill a man for what he believes. We show respect.
Respect is for the gods, not those who pretend to be them.
The world is full of strife, yes, but also love. Embrace it. Embrace me. And I will personally introduce you to all my family. The gods.
I saw Empedocles risk his greatest treasure, running naked through a military camp, and showed no fear. There is clearly something special about this man.
You've made no friends today.
Who needs friends when I have the gods?
Thank you for your support, Mycenaean. In the future, my Empedocles could use someone with your talents.
Even a god won't work for free.
Of course. What else would I spend my Drachmae on? Clothes?
Clothes would do you some good.
You're just scared of my true form. But there's another matter we need to discuss.
I'll help you. How often do you get to help a god?
Of my caliber? Never. Come, my well-muscled friend. There is much to discuss. But first...
So you're not the god of getting to the point?
The likeness is terrifyingly good, don't you think?
Terrifying, yes. What did you need?
A god never needs help. But yes, please. I've been having trouble with my brothers and sisters.
The gods?
Family problems. When I first arrived on Kytheran, I was imprisoned for my beliefs. They stole my purple robe, and inside it is a very special disc. The key to my family estate.
And you want this disc retrieved?
Of course. The disc is a key. A key that opens a door to the gods themselves. This disc must be returned to me.
You said this robe thief intercepted you at the dock. Do you know where he is now?
He and his guards patrol along Kytheran's main roads. But he enjoys roughing up recent arrivals.
The gods would protect themselves with more than a locked door opened by a disc.
Oh, but you should see the door, Mycenaean. Something so beautiful was not crafted by mortal hands. And my brothers, my sisters, I hear them calling me home from beyond it.
What are your godly brothers and sisters really like, Empedocles?
As any sibling, loving, filled with strife. They once caught me eating lamb and cast me out. Though, between you and me, that lamb, worth it.
The gods wait for no one.
Patience is not one of our virtues, no. Will you help?
This disc sounds important. I'll find the man who stole it, and return it to you. Found it.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here. Let me know what you need. Come back anytime.
Hey, careful! Let me pass! Anthropos destrosa!
Purple dye might stink like rotten dog guts, but I'll be fucked if it doesn't make me look like a god.
Technically, it's made from rotten snail guts, boss.
I'm wearing snail guts? Get back, wineskin.
Did you hear me the first time?
You'd better not cause any trouble. You're dead. Ah!
Look how he strides. The confidence. If I didn't know better, I'd say there were two gods of Kytheran.
I found your disc.
Praise me! Clearly I have worked through you.
Clearly. Time to meet the gods, then?
I'd love to introduce you to my family. Of course, if you're ready to join me.
This should be interesting.
That, my dear Mycenaean, I can absolutely guarantee. A moment, please, while I address my audience. Rejoice! For I, your humble god, shall introduce you to my brothers and sisters. Athena awaits you. Ares demands your audience.
That's a big promise.
You doubt me?
I doubt you could get us to the ocean. It's behind you, by the way.
How dare you mock? I'm a god! A god! What am I?
A god?
Thanks for clearing that up.
We set sail for the Gulf of Corinth, and all the secrets she veils. Meet us there, and see the truth for yourself.
And meet your siblings? Wouldn't miss it. Ella! Water's pretty deep here. I should turn back. Not of this world.
I hear you, my brothers, my sisters. Someone sounds very stumpy today. I know that temper anywhere there is. Do not fear, brother. I shall comfort you soon. Please, my family, let me come home.
Epical.
You see? They're here! The gods are... behind this door! Listen. I didn't mean to be away so long. Kytheran is... well, if you're looking to unleash a new plague somewhere...
This is not what I expected.
Camouflage, my unimaginative friend. A mere disguise to ward off those seeking the glory inside. Ah! You hear them too!
There is something there. And whatever's making that noise must be 2 or 3 times the size of a man.
Quickly, use the disc! Open the door! They're expecting us!
Whatever's inside, I'm ready.
My brothers and sisters! Eternity! The house of the gods! Creators of the universe! Outstretch your mighty hands and raise me to the heavens!
Malaga. He does not look happy. Let's see if I can cheer him up.
Thank you! Oh, thank the gods you came.
What happened? Where's the rest of your crew?
Pirates! They killed most of us, but they took my brother. Please, you must help him.
I'll help find your brother, sailor.
I'm not a sailor, I'm a carpenter. So is my brother. Our father taught us.
Interesting. Our ship could use a carpenter.
I've worked as a shipwright, repaired hulls with holes the size of Poseidon's fist. Please, save my brother, and I'll join your crew.
Then it's a deal. Where can we find these pirates?
There is an island, west of Iotia and south of Mount Helicon. I hear they sail from there.
Anything else that might help?
I don't know. It happened so fast. Because of the war, there's more pirates about than ticks on a sow these days, but their camp can't be far.
We'll find these pirates and rescue your brother. I'd better turn around before I capsize. Let's hope no one notices.
This is the end of you! Shit!
Your brother sent me.
That fool. Always sending someone else to do his dirty work. How bad is it?
The end is near.
Never thought I'd die like this. Stuck on some shit island. I hate the sea.
What message should I give your brother?
Tell that fool of a brother I...
He's a carpenter. Pirates took his craft. He'll work for us if we rescue him.
Then let's hunt some pirates! Put your backs into it, men! Roll like the Cerberus is snapping at your heels! Commander's left the helm!
Did you find my brother? Where is he? He didn't survive. I'm sorry.
No, no, no! I curse you, gods!
There were no gods on that ship. Only pirates.
I begged him to come on this trip. He hated the sea.
A spear in my hand often helps me forget the pain. We'll put a hammer in yours, if you honor your word.
Of course. There is nothing left for me here.
Phobos, go!
I should watch my step around here.
What have you done? You killed my son! Mycenaean? You'll be punished for what you've done. I didn't murder your son. It wasn't me. The gods have sent you to help me, haven't they?
This crime will not go unpunished. Tell me what you need.
Nemesis has heard my cries.
What's going on?
My son was murdered at the Murex warehouse. His head smashed in like an egg. It was Kythera's leader. I heard them arguing in the warehouse. Then why didn't you stop them? You lie! Go to the warehouse and find out who killed my son, Mycenaean. Justice must be served.
Your son's death will not go unpunished. What evidence do you have against Kythera's leader?
Your son was fooling around with the leader's daughters. All 4 of them. Daughters? I forbade him. Told him the leader is a fearsome and vindictive man. He was blinded by the reaches. Check the fort and you'll find the gifts they gave him.
What makes you think he did it?
We took him in and gave him a job. But all he's done is steal from us. My boy fired him, kicked him out. I did steal, but I would never hurt someone. You hurt him when you betrayed him, Malaka.
That doesn't mean he killed him. Where is the warehouse located?
At the end of the harbor. It's a bloody mess now.
I'll go to the warehouse and see what I can find.
Find out who the murderer is, Mycenaean. I'll make sure this Malaka stays put. I'm innocent. You'll see.
This looks like the place. Malaka, that smell! Who knew dyes so foul would be so expensive? This bracelet looks expensive. They could be gifts from the daughters, or an attempt to frame Kythera's leader. Not much blood, and his head was bashed in. Probably a blunt weapon. This must be the murder weapon. It's caked in dry blood. Heavy, too. There's no way the little guy could have swung this.
What did you find, Mycenaean?
I searched the warehouse and found a gold bracelet and a heavy stone tablet covered in blood.
See? I told you you'll find gifts from the leader's daughters. It's not proof of innocence. What's this about a stone tablet? Tablet? I don't know of any tablet. Mycenaean, tell me who murdered my son. This worm or Kythera's leader?
If the fort leader is as strong as you say, Only he could have lifted a tablet like the one I saw. There's no way this scrawny thief could have swung it like a weapon.
Then kill Kytheran's leader. You will be paid when he ceases to draw breath. And make it a slow, painful execution.
It will be done.
Thank you, Mystios, for clearing my name.
You should get out of here!
Got to be careful not to get spotted. They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Weaklings! You cannot stop us!
I'll still catch you! I've fought it here!
You're a gift from the goddess herself. And by the fates. She chose well.
You're making me blush, stranger.
And I could do so much more.
I'm not sure about all of that, but you can definitely fight.
I may be a priestess of love, but I also bite. I always bite.
One has to be bold to attack a priestess. You must be important.
I am Diona, a simple acolyte born to serve Aphrodite. These thugs are dogs of the cult of Kosmos, and this has not been the first attempt on my life.
The cult? Tell me all that you know. Now.
Not here. We'll be safer in the city. Escort me?
Let's go. You can tell me everything you know about the cult when we arrive.
I need to get back into the city. It should be safe there. Fucking bandits! I'll cut you all down! I'm safe here. The cult of Kosmos would never strike inside the city.
Good. Tell me more about them.
Right now? At least let me catch my breath. And take a good long look at your beautiful self.
Enough idle chatter. Tell me what you know about the cult.
If you insist. We've always kept tabs on the cult, and lately they've gotten bolder. By the fates, they've driven my sister, the High Priestess, to lock herself in her chambers.
A cult leader must be involved if they're trying to kill such a public figure.
We're not dealing with the usual rats. My sister wants me to secure Kytheran from the cult, and sniff out the cultists behind her trance.
That could work. Your sister sounds smart.
The plan isn't that praiseworthy. I was nearly killed.
Unfortunate, but her plan is still good.
Then help us secure Kytheran and root out the enemy. By the fates, you've seen what can happen. I can't do this on my own.
Secure Kytheran? I don't work for free.
A Mystios indeed. The cult has plans for the Greek world. And with my ways, I know what they will do next and where they plan to do it. I imagine this information would be useful to you. Or If that isn't enough to satisfy you, I will.
Well, it has been a while since I've...
communed with the gods. And don't worry. Drachmae will also be given for your services.
You drive a hard bargain. So, what do you need me to do?
Just 3 simple tasks. First, my associate by the harbor needs help. Pay him a visit.
What else?
My sister believes she has leads on a traitor within our ranks. If that's true, she'll need your help. Look for her in the temple. And lastly, poisoned blades are a priestess's weapon of choice. But some bandits sacked our apothecaries and have taken refuge in the Mycenaean ruins.
If it's not the cult, it's Malaki's bandits.
Retrieve our poison vials. They will come in handy when fighting against the cult.
This associate of yours, where is he?
Ask for the harbor master at the tavern in Scandia Harbor. He'll be the obnoxious drunk.
The temple, where is it?
It's on Aphrodite's watch.
The temple, where is it?
It's on Aphrodite's watch, up the hill. You'll find the High Priestess there, hiding in her chambers.
How will I get to these ruins?
The Mycenaean ruins are to the south of the city, north of Scandia Bay. The poison vials should be in a bag. It'll probably be in a chest in the ruins. Be very careful with it.
I'll do what I can, for you and Kytheran.
Thank you, Mycenaean. Perhaps, when all this is over, we could unwind together.
Priorities, Diona. I'll see you later. Do not trust the fates. It's addressed to the High Priestess. She needs to know about this.
Hela.
I see it.
Help! I can hear you, please. There's so much blood. Help! That is a lot of blood. Help! I can hear you. Please. There's so much blood. I knew you weren't a lynx. Heard your footsteps. Only 2. Lynx have 4.
You're seriously wounded.
These lynx, they're a bit tougher than the sea bass I usually catch. Could you help a fellow hunter home to his wife?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank the gods. She's in Scandia Harbor.
Tell me about your wife.
She's the real lynx. Please don't tell her I said that.
If I get you home safe, what's my reward?
My bow. It's my pride and joy. Sold almost everything I own to buy.
You said you usually catch sea bass. What made you think you could take on a lynx?
Never seen a Kytheran sea bass, have you? Even a lynx wouldn't touch them. If you fancy yourself a hunter, though, there's a monstrous beast in the south. Was going to go after it myself, once I broke in my bow.
Monstrous beast, huh? I'll have to see it for myself. You've lost a lot of blood. If you're going to make it home, we'll need to move now.
Please, get me back to my wife in Scandia Harbor. That is a lot of blood. Help! I can hear you. Please.
Μη του το πεις. bounty hunter. I bet on it. Γιατί του το βούληπιν. By the gods, come quick! Μη του το πεις. Μη του το πείσεις.
I found someone! I'll find you, coward! In my sights!
You need to try something.
You'll bleed!
Get them!
It is true! Let us let it go!
Αν παραμείνω ζωή να απολέσω. You are truly a hero. Τρέχετε, ούκ ασφαλέστη.
Poison. Coward's weapon. Diona will want this back. Here is your apothecary's bag.
With this, we can make sure all our priestesses are armed for battle. Excellent work, Mystios.
I have more questions.
About me, maybe?
This associate of yours, where is he?
Ask for the harbor master at the tavern in Scandia Harbor. He'll be the obnoxious drunk.
The temple, where is it?
It's on Aphrodite's watch, up the hill. You'll find the High Priestess there, hiding in her chambers.
I'll be back.
Και βρωτών ελπίς, ελθέ, ή κατέχεις
Best stay out of sight.
That is a lot of blood. Help! I can hear you. Please. There's so much blood. Help! Ow! 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 That is a lot of blood. Help! I can hear you. Please. There's so much blood. Help!
And you must be his wife.
The wife of an idiot, I'm afraid.
Missed your idiot?
My love, you're alive! So, are we having lynx for dinner?
Enough about the links.
I'm happy to see you reunited. Wonderful. I'll leave you to... Hyena. I take it you're the harbor master?
I told you. I'll pay when I get paid.
Diona sent me. She said you needed help.
Diona? Wait. Who are you?
I'm just helping her out. She has some information I want.
Liar! I bet you want her more than you want information, don't you?
Just tell me what needs to be done.
Huh? You think you can do better than I have?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Fine. You want to prove yourself to Diona, right? The military has been a real pain in the ass lately. They've captured some mercenaries who are of interest to her at the fortified warehouse. She needs you to free them.
I'll see to it. But it's going to cost you.
If you make it back alive, I'll fatten your pockets with Drachmae myself.
Deal. But first, I have some questions. Freeing prisoners sounds treasonous. Why would she want to do that?
In her paranoia, the High Priestess has ordered anyone suspicious to be detained. But these prisoners were mercenaries, minding their own business.
A mercenary's business is rarely their own.
Still, Diona wants them to help fight against her enemies.
And let me guess, the only ones she can trust are those who can be bought with Drachmae.
Exactly. Of course she trusts me too.
Is Diona someone special to you?
I'm her lover. and I'll be the one to help get rid of her enemies. I promise that in exchange... Why am I telling you any of this? I don't care what you think your relationship with her is. She's just using you. I'm her true love.
Right. You keep telling yourself that. I've got enough to go on. You'd better get my Drachmae ready.
Come back when you're done. If you make it out of the camp alive.
He's over there. There he is. There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here. Found him.
Die here, Mycenaean. Let me out.
Get me out of here, quick, before the guards return.
no. I'm going to see if that helps.
They'll execute me. I did nothing wrong.
I can never repay you.
I'll be grateful for eternity. I thought I was dead.
I freed the prisoners at the military camp.
There were 3 of them. Did you get them all?
Yes, 3 of them, in all their balding glory.
I guess you're more useful than you look. In that case, Diona needs one more task fulfilled. A man needs to die.
I'm listening.
Diona's enemies have forces on Atoll. They're going to use it as a staging area to launch attacks on Kytheran. You need to exterminate these pests.
You want me to go alone to an island swarming with enemies?
Oh, is that too hard a task for Diona's new champion?
Tread lightly.
Enough pointless chatter. She needs you to take out the captain there. His men should disperse after that, but still leave none alive. Will you do it?
Consider it done. What more can you tell me?
What more could you possibly need? Just kill the man.
Any idea where I can find the captain?
That rat should be somewhere around the shipwreck off the north coast of Atoll. I led a small party that managed to maroon his ship. But we couldn't finish the job. He and his men will be on their guard.
What is the quickest way to Atoll?
Sail south from the southern tip of Kytheran until you come across a shipwreck.
Tell me what you know about the cult.
What cult?
Isn't the captain a cultist?
He could be a Malaka's god for all I care. Diona says he wants to destroy her for rejecting him. That the only way for us to be together is if I remove him from the picture. Aren't you here for the same reason? To win her over?
I'm here to dismantle the cult of Kosmos. I have no time or interest in the priestess.
You can't fool me with your cult bullshit. No one can resist Diona's charm. And no one would ever call themselves that. Malaka's cult of Kosmos.
Whatever. That's all I need to know.
We'll send a fat amount of Drachmae to your ship when you're done.
Excellent.
Go. Get out of here. And don't you go talking to Diona anymore.
Or what?
Or I'll
Just go!
Ready to depart!
Oars in! Full sail! I've never seen such a monster. This beast isn't even native to these lands. Lower sail! Growing speed! Slow the rowers!
Malaka! They are heading right for us! We're about to fire!
Sails up! Get ready! Ship your oars! Sails up now! Raise oars!
Storm ahead, Commander!
Rowers in position!
We need to move before they hit us! The wind is not one! Wonderful sailing! Poseidon's balls! We need! Don't waste hours! Watch them, Commander! They are heading this way! Much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Then set fire at us!
Hit them! Everyone ready for attack! Rowers, do your oars!
Commander, we need to brace, but get out of the way! Ship's damaged!
Running speed!
Prepare for enemy fire! Let's struggle! The rowers can't keep this up, Commander!
Report! Follow my lead!
Helios rises.
Raise the sail! Archers, forward!
Commander, we are taking damage! Nice rammers!
Speed up!
The ship is holding together, but we need to stay out of range!
I see him.
Commander away! Everyone at ease!
These don't look like cult members. Probably just well-paid mercenaries.
Let's go! Start throwing! More speed! Onward!
Burn through! Shit!
Beast Slayer, I'm glad to see you again.
Here, the hyena's pelt. Take it. These flea-ridden carrion eaters disgust me.
We must learn to see the beauty in all things.
You're right. It's just an animal, doing what's in its nature.
Aren't we all?
I'll return when I have more pelts.
I'll not forget this, Mystios. Never.
Ναι, όμως γάμος εστί επιχείρησης.
Do you have the seals for me?
I do.
More seals and more proof what we're doing is working. Thankfully, there are at least some people in power willing to listen to me.
I'll leave the politics to you.
As it should be. And I have more work for you, assuming you're up for it.
I'm always interested in more work.
I was worried about employing a mercenary, but you've been a pleasant surprise.
Yes, that's what they all call me. A pleasant surprise.
I suspect if they call you anything offensive, they don't live long.
I couldn't say.
At least I have you working with me, instead of getting in my way.
Other generals giving you trouble?
They refuse to acknowledge I know what I'm doing. But it doesn't matter. I'll get the job done, and eventually all of Athens will know it. Are you ready for more work?
I'll get you your seals.
Thank you.
First, I have some questions. Who does a general like you look up to?
You know who was a true hero?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Odysseus. He used his wits to triumph. Wily Odysseus, they call him. Without him, the Trojan War would have been lost. And the other generals understood that.
What do you think your future holds?
Victory or death. You don't stay a general for long if you don't win battles.
I suppose many generals die on the field.
Not the majority. The Athenian people are the greatest threat to a general's life. If you displease them, they'll remove you from office, ostracize you, or even condemn you to death.
And you want this job?
There is no greater purpose than the glory of Athens. It's my duty and my honor.
Why is it I always find you here?
Athena is the goddess of wisdom and war. What better place for a general to ask for blessings?
You don't seem very devout to me.
I'm not the first general in my family. My father was as well, and his father before him.
You would have learned military thinking from a young age.
Exactly. My grandfather brought me here when I was a child. He stood me here and told me Athena was our patron, that we must always offer her our respect on the eve of war.
He sounds like a wise man.
He was. He died in battle the next day.
You come here to remember him.
And to remember that though the gods may be our patrons, they will not always protect us.
I know enough.
High Priestess, open up!
So you can kill me? Who sent you?
Diona sent me. I'm a friend.
What did that idiot girl send a Mystios for? I gave her orders to follow, not to delegate.
She says you think there's a traitor in your midst.
You can't trust anyone these days. What do you want with the cult?
They've wronged my family, and it's only right they pay for it. I'll have justice.
Family is indeed a powerful motivator.
The cult of Kosmos have much to answer for, and they will answer to me.
Perhaps you will be of use to me after all. I sent one of my handmaidens to spy on some of our own, and...
She hasn't returned.
Indeed. Except I couldn't care less about her. It's the information she uncovered I desire. Retrieve it for me.
Your dislike for your sister is obvious. What happened between you two?
I'm the firstborn, and with that comes certain privileges and responsibilities. My sister is a vindictive, jealous creature. She undermines my authority constantly. Clearly, she thinks she'd make the better High Priestess.
I see.
But she is my sister, and I do love her. I just wish she wasn't a jealous little fool.
Where should I start looking for her?
I sent her to the outskirts of Kytheran. I recall there being a farm in that area. She might have taken refuge there.
That's where I'll start then.
She would be looking to avoid busy areas like the military camp. Wait. Did you have something to do with my prisoners being broken out of jail at the military camp?
Yes, that was my doing. The harbor master said the High Priestess locks up innocent people and executes them. I could not stand idly by.
I wasn't going to execute them. Torture them, maybe, but all stand trial here in Kytheran. That liar! The harbor master strikes out at the temple when my sister scorns him. But this time, he's gone too far. I'll overlook your involvement in this. Just make sure you get me that information while I deal with him.
Where did you say to look again?
Try the farm outside of the city. She might be hiding out there.
I found this note earlier on the body of a priestess at the farm. She was slain by cultists before I found her.
What? Read it to me, quickly.
It says, don't trust the fates. The rest of the papyrus is stained with blood.
That makes no sense.
She protected it with her life. It wasn't for nothing.
Now we will never know for sure if there is a traitor in our ranks. But I cannot rule out the possibility. Our situation is dire. Work with Diona. Secure Kytheran for us, Mystios.
Μεγαλώνουμε και πολιώνουμε. Φθονία και θυροκτώνε. Φυλακρότη και λυτηρία, δρυμονίτης και πρωτώνε.
I freed your mercenaries and dealt with the captain as you desired.
That's good news. You've dealt a heavy blow to the cult's forces. You're getting sexier by the minute. Anything else?
Your sister sends her regards.
Did you find out anything about this traitor?
There seems to be a traitor in the temple, but she's unsure who. There was just a note reading, "Do not trust the fates."
Interesting. It really is as my sister says. We can't trust anyone. Thank you, Mystios. I'll watch my back. Is there something else?
I've done what you asked.
What now?
My scouts will meet us at my villa. They'll fill us in on what they've discovered, thanks to your efforts. I have something else to attend to, but... if I get there and we have some time on our hands, by the fates, we'll have some fun.
You'd better hurry. I'll see you at the villa.
I will.
We've been expecting you. Please follow me. She's instructed me to take good care of you before she arrives. Your shoulders must be aching. I'm sure I can help loosen you up before Diona arrives.
You look like you're ready to go.
Securing Kytheran can wait.
Good, because I can't. By the fates!
Did she leave already?
Yes, quite a while ago, in fact.
Diona said something about the scouts and their report. Where are they?
Diona is done with you.
Malaka!
That's enough charade, Priestess.
It's done with you, Mycenaean. Now die!
You! What's going on?
I was just doing as I was told. Diona told me to take you to the garden. Please don't kill me!
Why did they attack me? I freed these men myself.
Diona played you like she did the High Priestess. The captain you killed was a leader for her sister's reinforcements. And the poison was to be used against you if you prove too dangerous.
I'll show that snake exactly how dangerous I am. Why is Diona doing this to her own people?
Diona hates her sister. She's been second best all her life.
So she joined the cult to take power?
I never expected her to take it this far.
I'm going to kill this traitor.
She's on her way to kill the High Priestess at the altar, north of the temple. You'll have to hurry.
The altar? Good. Aphrodite will have a sacrifice tonight.
Do you trust the face you see in your reflection? I don't.
You're identical twins? Don't move, or I'll cut you both down.
Thank the fates. They were going to kill me and blame it on you. Strike Diona down. She's Diona. Her jealousy and bitterness have driven her to work with the cult. My own sister. This is madness. She's Diona, and she's conspired with the cult to usurp my position as High Priestess. Don't be deceived, Mycenaean. To fool you.
I can't believe you're twins.
She's always been jealous of my success, mercenary. Living in my shadow has finally broken her. Kill her now! Lived in my shadow! I loved you, Diona. I never wanted to be your superior. Mycenaean, you must kill her before she lets the cult take over Kytheran. It pains me, but it must be done. You wouldn't feel a thing, you monster. I'm not sure you ever have.
The High Priestess will know what was in the note from her Handmaiden.
Do not trust the fates! How could you possibly know that? Her end must have been so tragic she renounced the fates. The poor girl, it was all my fault. I sent her to spy on you, and you had her killed when she threatened to expose you. Don't listen to her lies. I am the High Priestess.
I could just kill you both. Maybe I should.
Kill us both? You truly think they care which one of us lives or dies? She speaks true. By the fates, with both of us dead, the cult will simply send their own High Priestess to fill the void. You would know what the cult would do, wouldn't you, snake?
What if I let you settle this yourself?
Walk away and you'll have more blood on your hands. Diona will surely slay me. Snake! She knows I am the one who will perish. If you do nothing, the fall of Kytheran will be all your fault.
Enough!
Slay Diona where she stands. Do the right thing, Mycenaean. Slay Diona.
Shut up! You! I see right through you, Diona. It's over.
By the fates, I'll kill you both!
Your cult leader has been sniffed out, High Priestess.
My own sister.
Oh, siblings.
I hated her. But I loved her too.
I know how that feels.
You've secured Kytheran for me, Mycenaean. Now, about the cult of Kosmos.
Good thing I killed the right priestess.
Indeed. As High Priestess, it is my duty to call out to the wayward and return them to Aphrodite's bosom. And if you've ever been to Pefka and met its inhabitants, you'll see why divine intervention is their only salvation.
I've never been.
Lucky you. One of my priestesses was sent there and came back rattled. She spoke of a man, Melite.
What about him?
The people living in Pefka are terrified of him. He runs some shady operations, but what exactly I can't be sure. Maybe this will be of help.
Thank you, High Priestess.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it is time to rebuild. Here. The cult of Kosmos is in Pevka, Mystios. Seek out Melite and destroy him.